Wish was founded in the early 90s by my parents. They had the idea that students coming to Washington, D.C. could live in top-notch accommodations strategically located to their internships on Capitol Hill. Actually, they stumbled into it. One of their alma maters asked for help in finding a property to purchase for their intern program. They realized that interns needed whole buildings reserved for just them, and this is how Wish began. More and more schools called, as well as individual interns, and Wish began expanding. We now operate in the historic Capitol Hill neighborhood as well as choice Northwest Washington, D.C. neighborhoods. Today, Wish partners with over 50 schools from across the country and around the world, cultivating long-standing relationships and houses hundreds of interns every semester in one of our 40 properties. These are the kinds of accommodations you will enjoy at Wish with students from all over the world. You will have access to common areas for studying and seminars, and the Wish staff will help you get oriented to the city.
Living in Wish was great. All I had to do was bring my laptop computer and my clothes. The rest was provided. The house I lived in was so neat, it was so Capitol Hill. I just loved my Wish experience here in DC.
I have a lot of interaction with the students. They call me for housing. They'd meet me when they check in, and they even call to ask questions like how to operate a washing machine or how to use the metro. It's fun. Some of the students haven't been away from home much, so the Wish staff kind of becomes their go-to person in Washington. One thing that makes Wish unique is the fact that we have a large residential life services component. We host events for the interns as a way for them to meet each other and network. We also have a welcome reception every semester, where hundreds of interns meet and form friendships that night. They eventually start to recognize each other around the neighborhood. We also host socials, site visits, and a speaker series. It really gives them a sense of community and a home away from home. I love to ask our alums who got jobs in DC to come back and speak to current interns about their work. It's a standing room only event.
I met people I'll be friends with for life. I walked into my apartment and met my roommates, and real friendships started to form. And Wish has social events where you get to meet even more people and your circle of friends become even bigger. I had an awesome time at Wish.